Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is ringside as we get this game going. Tremendous atmosphere today, Holly.
Hey, guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this is where all the bragging rights and all that has happened before is on the line. As you know, the Big Ten has won the last several national championships, and these SEC players want to let them know we are ready to compete. A lot on the line, a lot of bragging rights, but more importantly, an opportunity to move on to the next round of the playoffs. I expect there to be a lot of chirping back and forth here, guys. We'll see how it is down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Look out, they continue to crank the tempo. Great execution, Joel, early in this playoff game.
Well, Chris, I knew they were going to go fast, but, man, seeing it in person, this is like hyperspeed. And the defense told us they would be ready, but they're not quite ready for this tempo. Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got space. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Here comes a handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Passes the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Handoff running right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They're going to run it here. Got an opening here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second and 10 following the incompletion in the 37. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Dawgs. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We've talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Looking to throw here. And the pressure's on. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Incompletion sets up a second down. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket the rest of the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Can he make it? He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. The offense starts with excellent field position. To throw, it's Stockton. Off target and incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the offense will spend a timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd down play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Keeps it on the design run. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them, and a solid throw for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. He's going to pull it. Football comes out. The ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no 1st down.
Chris, I can attest to this. As a quarterback, sometimes you're just trying to get out of bounds as quickly as you possibly can, and because of that, you're not thinking about ball security. Here, the ball pops loose, but lucky for him, it just goes out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Trying to find room. It's Frazier. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Sticking with the running game. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is the trend in college football. In this area of the field, it's four-down territory, and they're able to get a nice conversion here and set themselves up with another first down. Now they can go down and get a touchdown.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Coming after him. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The Bulldogs answer back with a score of their own.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free on the right. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting him off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Again, makes it second and medium. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Short completion with the tight end. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Clock with the running game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and it falls incomplete.
This play looked like it was doomed from the start. Great recognition by these linebackers and the defensive linemen. There was really nowhere to go, even if he does catch this little shuffle pass. That's great defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's how you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll run it here. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The Irish punch back.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
It's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the foot. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. 2nd and long. We would expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they were trying to just end it officially, but I tell you, this one feels very over. There's just not enough time for this offense to go down the field twice to get these scores.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.